now watching the Energy and Effort Podcast with your host, Magic.
Let's go! I just got a triple double, put that energy and effort. All you gotta do is hustle. I'm from Baltimore City, but they calling it a jungle. But I gotta stay focused, get my people out the struggle. Gotta watch what I say, probably get me in trouble. It's a broadcast, catch my highlights on the podcast. Coming with that work, hot topics, I'm the boss man. Crossover, I can score on you with my offhand. Just that energy and effort. I just got a triple double, put that energy and effort. All you gotta do is hustle. Alright. Put that energy and effort. All you gotta do is hustle. Let's go. I just got a triple double, put that energy and effort. All you gotta do is hustle. I'm from Baltimore City, but they calling it a jungle. But I gotta stay focused, get my people out the struggle. Gotta watch what I say, probably get me in trouble. It's a broadcast, catch my highlights on the podcast. Coming with that work, hot topics, I'm the boss man. Crossover, I can score on you with my offhand.
Let's welcome everybody. Coach Mike. So what's going on, Coach Mike?
Man, thanks for having me here on your platform on the Simon Says Live. And I got a lot of stuff to just get y'all up to. This is the Energy and Effort Podcast via Simon Says Live on Facebook. You'll be able to catch this whole recap on our Energy and Effort Podcast. But man, hey, I'm just having a ball. We've been doing so much. I just want to get to telling our fans, and all the people who don't know about what's going on, for our first-time viewers, even from my platform or from yours or from the metaverse, wherever they might be at. Thank you for watching our show, our podcast. And yeah, Coach, how you feeling?
I'm feeling super fired up, pumped up. I'm just jacked out of my mind with excitement because we got so much positive things going on, for the program, with our social media, the exposure we're able to give not only just for ourselves, but most importantly, our student athletes. And we are in this time of darkness when you always scrolling down your phone or popping on the TV saying something negative, we make sure that we bring something exciting and positive that you can be excited about. So I'm excited, Coach. I'm really excited about what's going on. So, hey, I'm here.
Yes, man. So you ready to get into it?
I want to get into that. Mm-hmm.
This is the Energy and Effort Podcast. Once again, man, thanks everybody for joining us. I want to get into a whole week recap of what we've been doing with our basketball program, with the whole JRNBA, the Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns program. I want to get into all that, the recap, and I want to get into the future events that we got, because we got so much stuff to go through before the end of the year. We can just start with the month of November. All right, so we just going to just start off with a recap of what's been going on, So, we've been doing our thing now for like a couple weeks now, seems like, with the Energy and Effort obstacle course, Coach. And like I said on the last video, the kids love that obstacle course. They actually pushing each other to get better. They keeping track of how they do, so they trying to see how they did from the last time they did it. There's a lot going on with this Energy and Effort obstacle course. Coach, you want to just elaborate off of that?
Well, with the Energy and Effort basketball obstacle course is the best thing I've ever seen in basketball. The reason why I say that is because you're working on every fundamental skill that's involved in basketball, from passing, shooting, defensive slides. And one of the lost arts in basketball, you don't see a lot of players boxing out anymore. You know, they try to jump over their opponent. And you have to be in condition to complete the course because the best thing I like about the course is at the end of the course where they are now taking shots. Not only just making layups, they're taking shots. And a lot of the student athletes, they are huffing and puffing after they finish the course. So I'm really excited. Our student athletes is excited. Okay, Coach, we're gonna go ahead and announce it. We're gonna go ahead and find some trophies for the winners. How about that? How about that?
Cool.
And we're gonna do it right here on the Simon Says Live.
We
and
might
also
get a medal. We might get a nice medal or something. I think that's like a medal type thing. That's like the Olympics kind of skills challenge.
Yeah.
Trophy medal. Y'all put in the comments. Put in the comments.
Which you've ever
medal.
Trophies or medals. Put that in the comments. Trophies or medals, and whatever y'all say. Trophies or medals, that's what we're going to give our student athletes.
Yes. And with this Energy and Effort podcast, Simon Says Live edition, I need all y'all to be interactive with us. So if you hear us ask questions, put it in the comments. You know, we love that. The internet love that. The algorithm love that. So put it in the comments. Let us know. Give us the feedback. Because we here aim to please the community. So if the community is saying that we want the medals, then we're going to get the medals. If they want the trophy, then we're going to get the trophy, all right? So just put in the comments, let us know. Yeah, Coach, one thing about that, I was going to say, before we switch to our next topic, and if you want to get the Energy and Obstacle course into your program, Simon, let them know how they can reach you.
You get inboxes. Also, we starting to communicate more on WhatsApp. So make sure that you inbox us. Let us know about your program, what event you would like for us to come to bring the Energy and Effort basketball obstacle.
Yes. And the next one will be this Saturday at Liberty Rec. So if you want to put your kid through the obstacle course, get a test trial of seeing how it is, come to Liberty Rec. That's going to be Saturday. This Saturday, every Saturday, 10 o'clock, all right? Moving on to the next topic, Coach. Man, I know your body probably feeling a little sore. I mean, y'all probably see my broad shoulders on the camera. I'm looking kind of big on the camera, Coach. That Who Wants to Workout drill, the Who Wants to Workout, it ain't even a drill. It's just straight physical fitness, conditioning, strength conditioning, mental conditioning. We doing a whole lot with that Who Wants It Workout Wednesdays. You want to elaborate on that?
Oh man, like you said, I'm sore. Yeah, and I'm getting in shape. So that makes me really, really excited, and I get rejuvenated every time I get to come to Wednesday's workout because I want to get in tip-top shape myself. But one thing I like about the workout is this. A lot of student athletes or players, they always claim that they work out at home. Well, we put them through the test. If you're working at home, this should be easy. So we just start off with the basics, just, have our players use their body weight for us when we're doing push-ups. And I'm starting to see that just on the second week that we have some of our players have improved with doing more push-ups. Then I love far as each week we just started adding more and more exercise and more things to the conditioning. And I'm starting to see when we do our scrimmages that our student athletes, number one, they are now making their layups. They're making layups.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're taking, I'm talking about difficult layups in in crowds. They finish it when, taking the bump. And that's because of they're getting stronger. I'm talking about on all levels, from the 9U all the way up to the 15U. So that's what I'm excited about far as Wednesday. Then we got the stretch bands out, and we introduced them to a new dribbling workout using stretch bands. And rest assured that with that workout, you're going to see we're going to have some players that have the best handles probably in the country.
Yeah, man. Just to piggyback off of this workout, the kids, I just wanted to see who's going to come back, after the first time, because you know how it is. Ain't no kids trying to work out. And as we've seen, some of these kids had never been put through any type of workout, So it's great that we also introducing the youth into physical conditioning. I know as far as in school, they don't have it like it used to be. I mean, the way that is now, this generation is with all the technology, I see that they, in one school, I'm not going to put them out there. Most schools doing that now anyway, but they just had the thing on the technology on the wall, and the kids just basically, and it's just like they're not even teaching them the way. So it's like we actually taught them about, working out, about simple stuff like not doing arms back-to-back days and stuff like that, and the kids didn't even know about that. They just wanted to do the same thing again and the same thing and again, and we had to educate them on that. And then it was like we did legs Wednesday. We put them through a lot of conditioning through their legs, and they did an excellent job with that. It's like these kids is going to become monsters if they keep it up, and they look like they loving it. They love basketball, so it makes it easier on both of us. So who wants it? I want it, and I see that they want it, so we going to give it to them. You feel me, Coach?
Yeah, it was exciting just to see when we receiving text messages and inboxes. What time y'all be at the gym, Coach? Like, they really want to get better. So that's really, really exciting, to see that it takes more than just basketball to make it nowadays. You got to have it all. And, we pride ourselves on developing the whole student athlete, as far as just the mental, physical player. So by them building strength and building their condition, their confidence is going to go through the roof.
Right. I agree totally. And like I said, just to agree 100% of what you saying, like once they walk in the gym, they're going to end up noticing the difference between other players. And when they see them players and they don't work out, because we is talking about pre-teens and stuff. So the early that they get into it, then by the time they hit that teenage stage and they go see them other kids who've been slacking and not working out, they just going to know their confidence, like you said, is going to be sky high because they know they put in that work. And when you put in that extra work and you know that you done did more than other players, you know that they ain't going to be able to compete. Real ballers know that.
Yeah. See, well, what we want to do is we want to win the game when we walk in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to see, like, oh, man, not only they together, but look, they look like they're in shape because we're going to pass the eye test. The eye test is very, very important for us, helping these student athletes get recruited.
Yeah. Especially when there's gear that's coming in, as you see right here on the screen. If you're watching on the Energy and Effort podcast, this gear that is coming, it's like they're going to be able to fill it out. It ain't going to look like little just inner city normal kids because they're going to be student athletes and they're going to fill out that jersey and it's going to make them look like incredible. I'm so looking forward to it. It is already on its way, as you've seen on the last podcast. It is coming. So I'm just like so hyped about that. Coach, you seen the duffel bag?
Oh, yeah, I seen the duffel bags. Oh, man, I'm just so excited. And the reason why I'm excited for them because they deserve it, number one.
Yeah.
And number two is that they, we have players, they getting a lot of exposure. So we want to make sure, like we say, pass that eye test. Like, not only, y'all look good as a team, but y'all playing good. Y'all got respectable players. Yes, we want to recruit them. So I'm excited about that. And, with that being said, we got our fingers crossed that everything be here before that Morgan State. I'm excited about this Morgan State trip.
Speaking of that, this next segment is brought to you by Liberty Village Project. Liberty Village Project. It's a lot to say. Coach got the shirt on right there. So Liberty Village Project. Right now, we got an awesome event, an awesome trip. It's like all decked out and planned out for the kids. It's all free. This is going to be on November the 18th. Mark your calendars, y'all. Mark your calendars. We are going. The whole Morgan State. We're going to Morgan State. The whole Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns program from all different schools is coming here. We got the Liberty Village Project kids coming along with us. This is going to be a big event. We is going to Morgan State. I know the kids is very excited. Some of them ain't never been to that college, even though, it's real big in Baltimore. But a lot of these kids is just stuck in their, district. We dealing with a lot of West Baltimore kids. And for them to go to over east just to see this school, just speak on how you feeling about this trip coming up. That is November the 18th.
No, I just got the flyer. And let me pull the flyer up.
All right. Well, as he pull the flyer up, I'm just go ahead and keep going right in. That's Morgan State. That is going to be November the 18th. The bus leaves at 10 o'clock. It's not going to wait for y'all. Please come earlier. That don't mean come at 10 o'clock. That means come around 9:40 or something. 9:50. I don't care. Just don't come at the 10. Don't try to do the same way that we was doing on the last trip. I'm not going to be able to hold the bus because Morgan State is not going to wait on us. So with that being said, y'all, it is the November the 18th. We leaving from Liberty Village Project, Liberty Rec. That's 3901 Main Street. 3901 Main Street. We leaving there at 10 o'clock. All right. Miss Trueheart, she did an amazing job of always. She got the bus ready for the buses because we have multiple buses. We're expecting a lot of kids. Also, register for this event. You got to register for this event.
And shout out to HBCU. Shout out to the MEAC. I went to UMES and Morgan State was in the MEAC. So, I always, get excited to be able to go to Morgan. And as a matter of fact, last week I was with some of my teammates, and they told the story. They said every time when we would come to Baltimore and play Morgan and Coppin, my eyes got big because they said they knew they weren't going to touch the ball.
You playing in front of that home crowd.
I'm sorry. I told them I apologize now. But yeah, Coach, I'm excited. This trip is going to be a phenomenal trip. I'm excited, for us. The Metaverse and Meta going to be there. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'll be able to get the network and, we're going to do our thing. So I'm excited about that. And then also, I want to say rest in peace to Coach Bobby Knight. I heard many stories about Coach Knight through my coach at UMES, Coach Bobby Wilkerson. And
who
man,
will be speaking to us November the 11th. Let them know that.
November the 11th is going to be star-studded, y'all. We want everybody in Baltimore to come out because he's from Indiana. So we got the last undefeated NCAA champion who played for the great Bobby Knight, who just passed away, was drafted by the Seattle Supersonics, played for the LeBron James team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, played for also the Chicago Bulls. He will be in the building at Liberty Rec, and also he's bringing a top CEO, business consultant, Melvin Forbes. Y'all can go to his Melvin Forbes website. Let me tell you something. Powerful business guy. They coming to Liberty. I'm excited because, you know, to be able to expose not only our student athletes, but our community to positive individuals that's willing to give back to the city of Baltimore.
Yes, man. You know, Bobby Knight, that's before my time, but I know a lot because, you know, I'm a historian of the game. So, I mean, to go undefeated in college, I don't care what era it was, it's tough to do. And you see, it ain't been done since, what's that, about 40-something years, probably? I'm not sure the time frame, but it's been a long time since somebody, well, ain't nobody ever been undefeated since then. So, you know, yeah, I remember, like Kentucky, they lost like one. They lost in the championship game or something. But yeah, anyway, yeah, man. Rest in peace to Bobby Knight, man. You know, he did a lot for the game of basketball, as you said, Coach. Bobby Wilkinson will be at Liberty Rec on Saturday, November the 11th. So we want everybody to come. Bring your kids because he's going to have stories and he's going to have knowledge to drop. Bring yourself. You're going to get something to gain from this. You know, anything, anybody that's dealing with basketball or just being an individual as a good human being, he's going to drop some knowledge on you. I mean, from what I done heard and what I done seen, I mean, this guy is really the walking legend. So you want to absorb everything you can while he's here, while he's blessing us with his greatness, because you don't want to take that for granted. As you see, rest in peace to Bobby Knight.
Let's give a Baltimore round of applause for undefeated national champion.
Yeah.
1976 Indiana Hoosiers got drafted by the
Seattle
Supersonics. Also played for the Bronze old team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Michael Jordan's old team, the Chicago Bulls. So let's welcome Bobby Wilkinson.
First of all, it's a pleasure to be here. I was looking forward to coming here. Simon always had things lined up, but I thank God for Simon. He was a young man coming out of junior college when I got a hold of him. And just changed. He was more mature than most guys. He was more mature, and I was just experiencing and showing him as I got him into UMES and about how I grew up. Now, how many of you have 4 brothers and sisters? How many of you have more than 4? We'll try about 12. It was 13 in my.
Yeah, man, I'm excited that Coach is, man, it's just a dream come true where he get to come where I started at, and it's going to be a fun time because he's a great individual. He knows the game, and not only knows the game, he knows business. So he's going to be able to drop some knowledge on he going to be talking about NIL. You know, a whole nother level when you talk to Coach about NIL. He don't talk about.
Explain to people what, Coach, explain to, you know, I got different viewers than you do, so let's explain to them what an NIL is.
NIL stands for name, your name, image, and likeness, meaning yourself. You know, it's you. All before that, the NCAA was, you know, they was giving kids, you know, student athlete scholarships, but they were making the money off their name, like selling jerseys, you know, even ticket sales,
T-shirts,
you know,
yeah.
players, you know, you looking at these coaches, these college coaches, some of them get $1 million shoe deals. and based on the talent that they bringing into their school. And the kids is not profiting, they wasn't profiting off of none of that. So now, since it's changed, now student athletes can get paid off of their name, image, and likeness. Man, I wish this was going on when I played, but man, that
we gonna set our kids up for that. So that's perfect.
Setting them up, and it's wild that I have a mentor like Coach Wilkerson, because we had a conversation 2 days ago, and I was talking about, you know, now being a social media content creator, about, you know, selling the catalog.
Right.
And I say, you know, with our catalog, you know, we looking for, you know, 20 million. He looked at me like, 20 million? That's no money? He said, after you get your cut and you bless all your folks, your partners with that cut, then you're going to bless the community with that cut, then I know you got a big heart, so you're going to be blessing all the people that help y'all get. And he said, no, 50 million. And start building your own facilities across the country. Different mindset.
Dropping jewels on y'all right here live on Simon Says Live.
I was just thinking about maybe franchising. He was like, no, build your own facilities across the country. The programs is already going to be there, and within the program, now that's the feeder system for the program that's in that city or state. That's going to be that resource hub. And I'm like, man, that's why you have mentors.
That's why you have mentors. Man, shout out to everybody who's helping somebody out, doing something, you know. It don't take that much. It's just a little bit of energy, a little bit of effort just to help the next person, you know. That's what we all about. So shout out to Bobby Wilkerson, man. He going to be there once again. November 11th. That's not this Saturday. That's the following Saturday. Liberty Rec. Once again, all that's right here at the bottom on the Energy and Effort podcast, so you'll be able to see it. And like and subscribe while you're doing that too. You know, follow us on the podcast. You're going to get your updates. You're going to always be able to catch everything that we did on the podcast, man. For instance, this past Coach, you know, want to shout out everybody who came down to participate at the Shogun Karate Halloween party. Coach, we had a ball. The food was amazing. It was like, just go ahead, man. The kids, the fun they had, like pinatas, musical chairs. Just go ahead, Coach. Just let them know about what they missed if they ain't come.
That's all I got to say. They was the best. First of all, I want to say big shout out to Lisa from Shogun Karate. If you have not been to one of her events, you're missing out.
Gotcha.
She gives the best events. Every time I go to one of her events, first of all, she's going to help and empower hundreds and hundreds of people at our event. She's going to feed you.
Don't cost nothing.
Let me tell you, it don't cost nothing. Let me tell you. First of all, I'm going to talk about the buffet, but because I lost some musical chairs and the team was there, and then, you know, we competitive, and they was talking trash.
The highlights is up on the Energy and Effort podcast.
And I knew I was going to, but Coach Mike, you was out first.
You ain't had to let the fans know that.
I was out second. So, that goes to show, you know, we not too good at musical chairs.
Mm-mm.
But anyway, after that, I was kind of upset I lost.
Yeah.
But then Lisa brought a smile back to my face because she said, let's get in line for the buffet. And let me tell you, she had, the chicken was off the chain. Then she had Oh my goodness! When I taste them beans, I taste no baked beans like that. I told her, I said, I want that recipe. Then, not only that, she had the real tacos. She had somebody sitting there making
all the toppings.
She had the chicken tacos.
All the toppings.
She had all the toppings. She had chicken, beef, everything that you wanted. She had it there. And then she had pinata. Man,
the kids played the pinata. Like, you know, they had so much fun. You know, healthy snacks, candy. She had everything. You know, the kids was enjoying herself. My man Jameson came out. You know, his cast just got removed that day. And look at him. Venom right here. You see him if you're watching the podcast, you'll see right there. Jameson came out along with his brothers. And yeah, it was just a ball. You know, you see right here, Wap came out. You know, Wap, he's always one of our favorites of the program. So, you know, we got a special place for WAP. So whenever we partner back with him, you know, it's all love there. So shout out to WAP. Shout out to Miss Lisa. Shout out to everything she's doing. And hold up, we're not done. Because in December, we doing something real big. But I ain't telling them yet, Coach. They're going to have to wait. They're going to have to follow us and stay tuned. Hit that like and subscribe button.
On that one. But let me tell you that we're bringing out the celebrities and superstars for this one. So just stay tuned, follow us.
Yes.
Only thing I can tell you this much. If you have a business, a product or a service that you want to promote before the holidays, inboxes, send us that merch.
Now's the time.
Make sure we bag your merch. You know, I'm a large. Coach Mike is an he's an XL.
I might have to get bigger.
Matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to All Net.
Shout out to my man.
Yeah, my man. He got some stuff coming out too. So we want to give him a big shout out because he always support the program. So big shout out to him. Man, we got so many things that's going on. And matter of fact, we just reached on our platforms. Just on what our platforms, we are reaching close to 450,000 people daily.
Damn.
And see,
I think you want to get your name attached to something like that, don't you? You might want to.
As you see, a lot of the big brands, they start to come. And I want to send a big shout out to all the content creators out there that's putting us onto the game. There's a game in the game. So big shout out to them. We're soon gonna be YouTubers.
Yes, sir. ENERGY&EFFORT podcast is on here on YouTube.
Transitioning, we're gonna be YouTubers.
All right, man. I just want to get to I'll wrap it up shortly, but I want to get into, you know, our weekly coaching the parents. You know, I like to be serious. I like to help them so they know how to raise student athletes too. As we always talk, it's the difference between raising your kids and then when you're raising them as student athletes. It's a difference. You know, it's a sacrifice we all make. The sacrifice they make in every day as a parent, you know, just to bring them to practice. You know, we want to give you shout outs and big commends on that. But for this week, our topic will be, it's nothing real hard. It's just we want you to go to the Junior NBA app. Download the Junior NBA app, and then they got a parent section for you, you know. Or you could go to JRNBA.com and look up the parent section, and they teach you everything, code of conduct, how to act, you know, all the stuff that we're going to be telling y'all every week. You're going to be seeing it straight off of that. But also, this week we want to be talking about the positive parent committee. Let me tell you something about this, man. Some real great momagers in our, you know, We done had parents who sacrificed as far as with their financial ways, with their time. We done had parents who went beyond just for this program and for the kids. What we need is just for all the parents to huddle up. We're a family. You know, the kids know each other. The parents should start to know each other. You know, get this positive parent group so that way when we go to these games, we got Gatorades and stuff like that and stuff. You know, you can just help. Or you might could just pick a kid up and help us get them there, you know, or just get them to practice. Because some kids is having problems getting them to practice. Coach driving, I'm driving. We going to get the kids. We coming to get them to practice. So we just want everybody to come together as a community and use our hashtag unity, give back while we at it. But anyway, we just want all the parents to just be positive mindset thinking, because we going places with this and y'all coming along with it. So Coach, just piggyback off of that positive parent.
Yeah, positive parents is right important, and I'm glad that, you know, with the junior NBA has really taught us about having the positive parents and teaching them how to raise a student athlete. Because I know when my parents went through it, you know, it was crucial in my success. Because I see a lot of parents, you know, they mean well, and that's why we want to teach them. You know, the best thing that you can do as a parent, because I went through it, is to bring your kid to the gym and to sit there and enjoy the game. One thing I've learned too is with the junior NBA, they talk about no sideline coaching.
Mm-hmm.
That is important. A lot of parents think this. The kid is playing basketball. Let's say they drove him down the court. The parent was like, "Go, shoot it." But that kid might not be the shooter on the team. The coach, though, the team better than the parent. Wouldn't you agree, Coach?
Right.
So what they're doing is setting up their child for failure because this. As they sideline coach, they steady looking at their parents. Just that split second, as they glance over to their parent, somebody could steal a ball. Then this happens. If the kid misses a shot, they look at the parent for the approval. If they make the shot, yeah, see their parent, then the kid
is real excited. Tell them what happened.
If a parent like this, the kid, you just took the excitement out of that child.
Crumbled it up.
Just because. That's why it's important. You cheering whether they turn the ball over, made a layup, three-pointer, somebody blocked their shot, you still cheering.
And also, while we add to that, you cheer for all the kids. Cheer for all the kids. We is dealing with mainly elementary and middle school kids. At this age group, you should be cheering for all the kids. You know, if this was high school ball, I can understand. It's a little bit more competitive and all that. But for this age group, not just our kids, cheer for the other kids on the other team. You know, it's called positive parents. You want to always be positive when we win and when we lose, because that's how you build good winners and good losers, you know, because it's a difference. You know, we done kicked players off the team because they were sore losers. And when we lost, they wouldn't shake the coach hand or shake the team hand. And that's not what we're about here, you know, because we building it's bigger than basketball. So we're not just worrying about the win. Of course, we want all the wins, but as we said, what was the last team that went undefeated in college? It don't happen. It don't happen. You will lose. Michael Jordan lost. Kobe lost. Any of your best players lost games. You know. So yeah.
And I'm gonna drop a jewel For the ones who talk about wins and losses, they don't even know basketball on a high level. And if they talk about that, I don't know college coach concerned about how many AAU or how many youth games you won.
Mm-hmm. They don't look at that. They don't go look at no record.
Yo, if they see you dropping buckets and getting buckets, yo, that's all they concerned about. They ain't worried about, did y'all win the summer league, the local summer league, local league last year? That's why we don't even put that in our student athletes' mind, because that's not going to get
our scrimmage games. In our scrimmage games, we start that. You know, we break that out off of them. We break it out of them when they worrying about points. When they, how many points did I score? Nah. How many assists did you get? You know, how many rebounds? They the main things that you're gonna get scouted for. You know, rebounds, them assists, them turnover differential. You know, how many times you score, but how many times you miss. You know,
right.
So, you know, it's a lot to it.
Right.
We actually coaching, you know, student athletes, like we said. We ain't just saying hoopers. We ain't saying ballers. We student athletes. You got to have a thinking part. You know, it's the thinking part. Parents, before we leave off, I just want to once again say, if you have any problems with the registration fee, you know, which it's a new month, and I know some of y'all is getting ready for Christmas shopping and stuff like that, which is all cool. But the registration, that fee, once again, is not for us. It's to help the program. It's to get the stuff that needed to get the program right. You know, so you got to help us build. That registration fee is not hard. It's less than a phone bill. You know, you spend more than that on any other stuff. But I'm not going to get on all that. If you're having problems with it, though, Coach, tell them, man, they can just join us scholarship program that we got to offer with the mental fitness scholarship program. You want to go on that?
But our scholarship program, we not turning. We welcome all the kids.
Anybody
all the
can
kids. Everybody can come.
All right.
Everybody can come. And see, with the scholarship program, you know, what it's just going to do is it's just going to outline what a student athlete is all about, because it's getting fine-tuned receiving that scholarship and holding them accountable when they receive that private school scholarship or college scholarship. That's like a binding contract.
Yeah.
They just not going to, it's like, oh, I'm going to give you a scholarship just cause. Nah, you got some talent that can help our university or college, so we're going to give you this, but if you don't do this, this, and that, you out of here. And see, what our scholarship program is all just how holding the kids accountable for their grades.
Mm-hmm. And for that,
their sportsmanship. So they already see mentally what they about to get involved in, and also it's going to prepare them for the future. So I'm excited about that. And with that being said, with the closing remarks, because, man, I'm pumped up about this platform that's growing. Our TikTok is going crazy.
Follow us on TikTok.
We're on TikTok now, and we got some new basketball edits that's going to be dropping. We're going to drop them next week. And that's about it, Coach. Anything else did we forget?
No, you know, I just want to give a last shout out to all our sponsors, you know, Shogun Karate, Liberty Village Project. Look, I sound like the commercial. Liberty. Liberty Village Project. You know, the CRC, the Next Step Serve Safe program, Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns program, and of course the Junior NBA, man.
Also, Her Time to Play. We now certified with Her Time to Play, the WNBA.
Her Time
so I'm
to
excited
Play.
about that. And soon we got something that's great, real hot with USA Basketball, and we got another basketball announcement, but we ain't gonna say, but it's gonna be big, and we're gonna open it up to the city. So follow us.
Definitely.
And stay tuned to that. But with that being said, hey, everybody on the Simon Says Live, thank you for actually spending a few minutes with us. You can actually see this in a podcast situation on YouTube at the Energy and Effort podcast. And Coach,
Energy and Effort
there you go. Our theme song.
with your host, Magic.
Alright, y'all, man, we getting up out of here,
I
man.
just got a triple-double, put that energy and effort. All you gotta do is hustle. Baltimore City, but they calling it a jungle. But